Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. This is our first live stream of the week. I'm trying to do a live stream I'm trying to do two live streams. One where everybody can comment, and then one where members only can comment. This is the members only version, or the commenting is members only. I'll be back at the park on Wednesday or Saturday. Wednesday or Saturday. I'll do another live stream where everybody can comment on those, or all subscribers can comment there. That was fun. If you ever watched me in the park. Hello. Very fun live stream last yesterday. If you watched me in the park, had a blast, and I'm going to do that again, probably Wednesday or Saturday. And I may do it from Six Flags, too, on Sunday. I'll have to see. But welcome, everybody. We got a short-ish live stream today, about 20 minutes or so. And we're going to talk some universal rumors here, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. Since there's a lot of you joining, if you can press that like button, that'd be awesome. And subscribe for theme park updates and comment on the next live stream. If you want to comment on this one, you can become a member. But first, we're going to start off with a non-rumor, but something that's confirmed. And that is, hold on, Universal Visa Lounge. Oh my God, my voice. The Universal Visa Lounge. So I'll share my screen here. So if you have signed up for the new Universal credit card, which you can do online at universalstudioshollywood.com or and CityWalk, they have a Universal Rewards store, and you can sign up for the credit card there. There's two versions, one with a $0 annual fee and one with a $95 annual fee. They both have the various rewards. But in the park, on the lower lot above the Starbucks, you get access to this lovely lounge. And this lounge, which is themed to it's yellow and blue. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on here. Yellow and blue, just like Universal. You got some cool movie props over here, and some film reels. This is from Crystal and Chris on Twitter. There's Mondo. Bathrooms. There's snacks. There's charging stations. And snacks are you get free water, granola bars, kettle brand chips, and hopefully maybe some fruits and candy. But right now you just get kettle brand chips, granola bars, and free water. But yeah, this looks very comfortable, especially like on a nice hot summer afternoon when you want to relax in the park, and maybe Jurassic World has a little bit of a long line. Well, just come right back in here, get some warm water, and yeah, it looks it's a pretty decent size too. I have the Disney rewards card on, or Visa card, which is through Chase, and this one's a Visa card through Chase as well. But Disney they give you like a special photo op with Darth Vader, but they certainly don't have any lounges like this unless you're a DVC member. So it's cool that Universal's giving you this beautiful option. Look at that. There's a lovely help center guide. But yeah, nice little couch. I'll be chilling right here, charging my phone in between live streams. Yeah, there's a balcony here. You can't go out. The door is locked, but it's a pretty nice spot. And here's your view from the lounge. Of course, there's Super Nintendo World. There's Panda Express, which is still under refurbishment. There's the NBC Universal Comcast building. Soon there'll be a roller coaster right over here. There's Jurassic World. It's the new bar, and Jurassic World hanging out over here in this area. So beautiful, nice view there. Definitely can't wait to check that. I'm gonna try to get my own Universal Visa card and try to check this out. And coming up soon. Here's it from outside. So this is where you are. This is guest facing. You come down. Here's Mummy, Starbucks coffee, and here's the lounge up here. Not sure how you get there though, because I've never been up here. But sure there's some stairs case somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe it's on Mummy. I know you go up some stairs towards the exit, so maybe that's it. I'm not sure. I will be doing an investigation on how to get to this card member lounge when I go back to the park. Which will be nice. But yeah, it's super cool. So yeah, Universal Studios Hollywood, everybody. For everyone watching, thank you all the people who are joining right now. Again, if you want to comment, you can become a member. But definitely subscribe, because I do 2 live streams a week. One for all subscribers and one for members. But everyone can watch. And if you like the video, thank you all for watching. So yeah, you got a nice member lounge. Cool. Now, this is something that's pretty interesting. Just clear these notifications. This is something that's pretty interesting. So let's go to Peter. Boom. Peter posted something. It looks like he took it from his Instagram. But we'll go through. Well, we each slide, and then we'll go ahead and we will look at the comments and discuss. So, a worker that I'm really close to at City Walk heard from a lot of higher executives at Universal that Transformers may be planning to close in the next couple years for Nintendo World expansion. Tags and people. He goes on to say, my close friend also said that work would start on the Nintendo expansion while Universal's finishing up the Fast and Furious coaster. So, probably near the end, so like 2025 next year. Because, you want to, don't want to take capacity away without adding capacity. So, probably, I would guess January, right? The slow season. So, January 2025, maybe that would happen, right? If this were to be true, that would happen. As Fast and Furious would open up maybe around that February, March timeframe, like Super Nintendo World did. So yeah, take out the capacity during the lowest capacity period of the year. That's when you make that transition. And then he also did tell me that the Hogwarts Express is another project Universal is going to bring to Hollywood within the next couple of years. And then he goes on. Let's see. This is actually one thing I didn't see this, so let's see. One more thing he told me, Universal is going to remove IPs with expiring contracts like The Simpsons and Transformers over the next couple of years to bring newer attractions. That kind of is basically kind of summarizing what the first 3 slides were. But anyway, yeah, some very interesting stuff. But also let's look at the comments. Let's make sure you can see them. Okay, so let's look to the right side here on the comments. And we have Universal High, who, very impressive. I DM'd this guy. He's like there every single day at the park. I don't know how. And it's not like he works there, because he actually goes to school and he drives 20 minutes every day to go there, which is insane. To me, that's some dedication right there. But Alicia Stella, of course, when Alicia Stella speaks, you listen, right? So Alicia Stella over here said, some of this may be somewhat correct, but I won't say which part just yet. Very interesting. Let's go inside the comments. And she didn't reply to any of them, but Mondo and Theme Park Shark did. So it's very interesting because let's discuss these rumors. I have heard, of course, the Hogwarts Express and the whole Falls Lake expansion for a couple years now. Apparently, it's been a rumor for 10 years. But the Steel Tour is looking to relocate to the lower lot. Maybe next year. We'll have to see. Because, I got confirmation of it by a team member that, that was always the current location in the upper lot is always meant to be temporary. So, it was always meant to be temporary. And that land, it's slipping. Not like it's not safe or anything, but it's like slipping, it's kind of on a hill. A lot of rain recently. It's like a kind of a slow glacially paced landslide, call it, right? So, Steel Tour is looking to move. I've heard rumors of next year. I don't know if that's happening or true, but wouldn't shock me because, again, the area right now is temporary. For many, many times, many times now, we've heard about the Falls Lake, the Nope sets, the Fast Ferry supercharged in the whole Falls Lake area for some Harry Potter type expansion. That's where the Hogwarts Express thing comes in. Heard that. Not sure if it's happening. I hope it does. I like that. I know some people here don't like that. I'm sorry, guys. If you can hear that landline in the background, my grandfather decided that even though it's 2024, he wanted to install a landline, and it's been ringing off the charts all day until like 10 p.m. at night. I can't believe he decided to put a landline in here, but that's what that noise is. But anyway, back to the Falls Lake. Yeah, that could be a big expansion spot with the Hogwarts Express. That's what I've heard for many people have heard for a long time. Like to check with some insiders, and it's like the same status as it was a couple of years ago. We don't know when it's happening, if it's happening. The other thing, though, is more likely. Transformers, of course, is a Paramount property that is not owned by Universal. Simpsons, of course, is owned by Disney, not by Universal. So, Simpsons contract is up in 2028. We all know that's going away, right? Because Disney and Universal have to renegotiate, and Disney will probably jack up the price, and Universal probably doesn't want to pay Disney a licensing fee. So, it's going to go away in 2028 after the Olympics or actually, potentially 2027 to have something open for the Olympics. I don't know. Either 2027, by 2028, it's gone. Right? That's what's going on here. But Transformers, see, this is something I've actually heard last year as well. A couple of concepts of Transformers. And Transformers, I've heard, and again, take it with a grain of salt. This is now only the second time I'm hearing something about Transformers. But last year I heard two concepts for Transformers, right? Because it's right by Nintendo. Nintendo's, of course, very, very popular. Donkey Kong Toaster is not coming, so sad. But I'll be at Epic Universe for that. But we got Transformers here, kind of out of place, right? We got Pokemon potential replacement or Super Smash Bros. That one I don't think sounds really cool, but I don't think it's likely. I think the Pokemon thing is more likely, especially because it's being, the same ride system is coming to Japan with they have the same scoop, called that ride vehicle, Transformers ride vehicle. It's called a scoop ride vehicle, so they can literally just import the same, or almost the same thing they have at Japan that they're gonna get to Japan to here. It's cheaper. They don't have to do any R&D, which is research and development. They don't have to do a whole new ride system. That's more likely to get some Pokemon and Transformers. I just hope if they do that, I hope they don't just flip the screens. I hope they kind of gut it and put some more animatronics and physical stuff in there. Because Transformers just screen to screen, and I hope they take away the 3D stuff. I can't stand that 3D on rides. I hate it. So, in fact, I just went on Transformers yesterday, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want to wear these glasses, and it just looks terrible. Like, I don't know. Well, we discussed 3D on, I think I was on OG's channel. No, he was on my channel, but we had a whole 3D discussion, and I don't like it. But anyway, so Pokemon may pop on over here, which would be really cool. If this rumor is correct, Transformers would close in the early 2025. I would guess like January after the holidays, right? That January 7th, 8th time frame when all the refurbishment starts at the theme parks because everyone's back to school after the new year, after the winter breaks. Very slow season for every park besides Disneyland, and then they go ahead and start the refurbishments. But look for that. Look for that. That'll be very interesting. I'll try to dig more. I'm gonna dig deep into this rumor, kind of just trying to evaluate it more. But I thought it was very interesting because I did hear something for Transformers, and hear it again. It's pretty cool, honestly. Now the other rumor, because I actually DM'd Peter, I was like, let me discuss this further. What else? And his sister here from the higher ups or whatever he said, right? So the Transformers could be gone for Pokemon, like rethemed Pokemon, or if they demo it, it'll be a whole new Nintendo ride and maybe mini land. So maybe like Yoshi and Yoshi's Island, let's say. I'm just spitballing here. Or like Luigi's Mansion, like a Luigi Land. I don't know. Whatever it is. So we'll have to see if one, if something happens to Transformers. Two, if something does happen, if it's just because they just demo it or if they just close it for a refurb. Because then we'll know what's coming, which will be very interesting. And I will ask you in the comments below if you guys are watching this on the replay, or if you're watching this and can't comment right now, comment in the comments below when it's done. What do you prefer? Do you want a Pokemon or a different Nintendo IP? Back to the studio tour rumor. You ask where it would relocate? Well, it would relocate to something called the T-Pad. The T-Pad is where Halloween Horror Nights maze is, or house is, and last year it's where Holidays in Hell was. So it's behind. It was hard to describe. It was next to Stranger Things, next to the soundstage that Stranger Things was in. So that would be the new studio tour loading area. And then he would queue down there, and then he potentially using that soundstage where the Exorcist house was. That might be the queue area. You come on out and load there, which is great because Jurassic World and the studio tour need some new. That's funny. They both look the same. If you look at the roofs, they both have those blue triangles at the top, and they're very repetitive. Just switchback after switchback, and TVs. Well, look something like Transformers, the Pets queue, or Mario Kart, or even the Mummy queue, and they are all much better themes. So I always said I was hoping that Jurassic World would get an indoor queue when they were refurbing, but they didn't do that, which is very sad. But with the studio tour, when that relocates down, hopefully, if it's inside that soundstage, hopefully they can put it's a big soundstage. Hopefully they can put some cool props or something that you snake or you switch back around. Maybe like some of the picture cars they can put in there. Okay. Some cool steel, some classic Universal props, and that'd be a much better use of that space than just switchback after switchback after switchback after switchback. And also, indoor queues are cool. They solve two things. One, when it's raining or when it's hot, you're inside, so it's a nice climate-controlled spot. You're not just going out there because, again, in the summertime, it's like 90, 100 degrees. You don't want to be switchbacking around 2-hour waits, right? Why not be inside? When it's raining, you don't want to get all wet. Two, it allows for a creative use of theming. You can theme up, make the queue more interesting. Secret Life of Pets queue, of course, very interesting. Not a single stanchion there. They have the furniture acts as switchbacks and guides you. Love that stuff, So hopefully, again, a lot of these outdoor queues with the switchbacks are what we call old Universal, the pre-Comcast days. So hoping with many new queues and the studio tour relocation, they can go ahead and revamp the queue a little bit because it could use some help. I understand it's temporary, but still, it could use some help. Studio tour, by the way, it's going to have its 60th anniversary next month, April. It's going to start with some cool stuff where you can hop off the tram, and they're going to have some cool characters, some throwback characters at the Bates Motel Psycho House area. It's currently all closed off. War of the Worlds is getting a revamped set. The whole area is closed off. The tour now just skips all of it. In fact, the tour is like 10 minutes shorter because that's all gone. And Earthquake is also gone, but that'll all be back with a revamped a more modernized subway station and some really cool stuff that's coming up. Announcements should be coming in the next week or two because the anniversary is going to start in just a few weeks. I'll be very excited for that. Subscribe because I'll be doing full POVs of the 60th anniversary tour. And annual pass holders, actually, if you're not an annual pass holder, there's a discount up to $50 off on new annual passes or annual renewals if you can renew or get a new one right now or in the next few weeks. And then you'll be eligible for the AP preview for the 60th anniversary stuff that should be happening in late March, early April. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, that is it for this short live stream. Thank you all for joining and watching. If you're upset that you could not make a comment because you're not a member, that is okay. Subscribe, and guess what? On Wednesday or Saturday, that live stream will be open to everyone to comment. I'll be at the park at Universal itself, and I'll show you some cool construction updates. So thank you all for joining. and have a tram-tastic day.